Hello there guys and welcome, it's Niran here, and today it is time for yet another new series here on Grid Autosport. It's time for the online races, a little bit like the sprint mode series that I used to do, well I still do on F1 2013, and like the Grid 2 series over, well on Grid 2, I don't know why I'd specify that. We are in the classic touring cars here, in the touring car category. We're in a Ford Sierra here in Okutama. I love this track to bits. Never driven it on this game though, so it'll be quite interesting. We're starting 10th on the grid. Got a French guy there to our left. Everyone's in the same car and the same livery because they've not had time to change it, and we are now underway. Great start from that Nissan Skyline behind, and we are underway going to the outside. We're already down to 11th place. Got two French Sierras there to our outside. Going to go up the inside, and there's a bit of an incident in front. One of the Sierras goes into the wall, and we get a penalty for cutting the corner for trying to avoid it. But we're still in 11th. Someone's gone well off in the background, but we're now going to try and get past this Nissan Skyline and up the inside of one of the French Sierras. That's a good move there. Now up into 9th place. Got this German guy all over the show. We're down at the back and everyone's just crashing around. The German guy in the Ford Sierra. This of course is release day, so there's bound to be utter carnage because no one actually knows how to drive this. Well, no one actually knows how to be good at this game yet, as the guy in front there in the Nissan Skyline, the British Skyline there, spins into the barriers. And we're now up into 7th. Just basically staying on the track is gaining us a position per 3 corners at the moment as a net gain. Someone's flashed back there in one of the Nissan Skylines. One of the Ford Sierra spins out and well, not quite destroys his car, but takes his bumper. We've now got a guy going the inside of us. We've outbraked ourselves though, gone into the wall. We come back onto the track and been clipped by basically everyone, and we're in the wall. We're face first in the wall. I'm a complete and utter noob and didn't realise I could press the flashback button, and we're now down into 10th place behind this German Ford Sierra, having been basically bullied by a Nissan Skyline and a Ford Sierra. There we've got a hit on the outside, hit on the inside, hit everywhere, and now we're down into 10th place, coming through these rocks and the such like. There's two Ford Sierras off. One of them's English. The German guy goes through. There's a bit of contact between myself and the English guy. He's got his bumper flailing around. We've got another car off. That's a Nissan Skyline. We've got a Ford Sierra ghosting there. Literally, basically, there's like one crash per corner. In fact, at this corner, there's been 3 crashes because these Ford Sierras are just special. We've gone past the German Ford Sierra there, gone now the inside. Well, we're trying to go on the inside of the English Ford Sierra. We've made it stick. Got all sorts of damage. We've got some steering damage. We've got some engine damage. We've got all sorts of damage, to be quite honest. Got a little bit wide there, but just about sticking on the track. The guy behind's got a puncture, so we've got full damage on in this race, which is possibly going to be a bit of a catastrophe later on in the race. As long as I don't get a puncture, I should be fine. We've got another incident up in front. That's another Ford Sierra going off. We breezed past him. He's a French guy. We're now back up into 6th place, which is the position where we were before we got bullied off the track. Going on to the second lap, well, we will be as we come down this front straight, though. We're effectively on the second lap, though. We will be on the second lap in a moment. We're now on the second lap here across the line. We go in 6th place. And we're going to make up a few positions, to be honest. I'm not really happy with this position, although having been punted about all over the show as we go well onto the grass there. A flashback for someone, and he then tries to take me out as I go through. That's the other French Ford Sierra. I don't actually know how many French Ford Sierras there are in this race, but there appear to be quite a lot. But because we've gone past quite a few of them, we're now up into 5th place, and we've got an absolutely huge margin up in front of us to gain. But I'm not going to give up on this, to be honest with you. You know what, I'm not going to just sit down and say, right, we'll just bore it out for the next lap. I'm going to try and catch whoever's in front. I don't know who is in front. I can't read it from here. Dynamite. Yes, Dynamite is in front of us. What car he happens to be in, I don't know. Probably in a Ford Sierra based on the rest of the field. We can just about see him actually now in the distance. We may have made a mistake. I think he may have gone off because we are starting even to catch him absolutely hand over fist as we go through this nice little hairpin. That's of course the corner where we got bullied basically into the barrier on the last lap. But still, that halfway through now, this last lap, and we are really starting to catch this guy in 4th place. This is do or die. We've now got to push really, really, really hard. Not hit the rocks like he clearly has. He's actually in a Nissan Skyline, not in a Ford Sierra. I don't have to deal with the whole, is it a Nismo, is it a Nissan, is it a Datsun debate, because it's actually an old Nissan, so we don't even need to go into that. Although it could still technically be a Datsun. Interestingly, the guy is from Nigeria, so Nigerians unite and all that, but I'd quite like to get past my almost fellow countryman there in his Nissan. He's destroyed most of that car. It's got no bumper, he's got no doors. At least I got most of my panels still on my car. On my red Ford Sierra, we are charging this guy down. I love these classic tours, by the way. They're absolutely awesome. Brilliant. They've been brought into the game. Onto the arc we go. Got a bit of a run. Going to go up the inside. Surely through this thin corner, through this quick corner. That's not going to happen. We're on the outside, and he's barged us. And wow. 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 And we're not even going to hold on to 5th, because yet another French Ford Sierra has just put us in the wall, and he's gone through. How does he have a green impact rating when he just did that? He just did that. He's ruined the chance of 4th. It was a sort of clean move, to be honest, getting up the inside, but cue sad music because we've lost our 4th place, been punted. We didn't even keep 5th. We dropped down to 6th. Yet again, I was noobish in the fact that I didn't realise that you could press the flashback button. I forgot that it existed, and this Nigerian guy has sent me into a horrendous barrel roll. It's destroyed my beloved Ford Sierra. Well, actually, technically, it was quite a cool crash, and could probably go in a crash montage, because in all honesty, that was flipping awesome, if you'll excuse the pun. But still, carry on with the sad music, and well, we're getting XP, we're getting money, so that's all fine and dandy, but it's a disappointment in the end. We've been punted away by that Nigerian, but still, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. Comment about enjoying it if you enjoyed that video that much. This will be the start of a new online racing series on Grid Autosport, but still, I hope you have a brilliant day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye. But seriously, that Nigerian guy, he's going down.
Dance.